let's talk about real estate agents in general. Paul, what do you see that are some of the clearer violations of the Fair Housing Act just in marketing normal real estate for sale?
Well, you don't see it very often, but when you do see it, it stands out quite a bit. You can't use terms like family friendly. We have a new, I don't want to say the wrong word here, Church of Latter-day Saints temple here. So I know a lot of people, or not a lot, but there have been a few that were close to the temple or
temple views, all that kind of, and you can't say those because you're targeting or you're promoting one certain religion over another.
You can't say stuff like great Christian neighborhood.
No.
Walking distance.
Yeah, there's so many things. The National Association of Realtors gives us a long list of things that we can't say. It's pretty interesting when you look at it because you can see the history and how it's evolved. So you can't say
master bedroom. We say primary bedroom.
Yeah, that's a great example. A lot of times back when in the 60s, 50s and 60s with certain segregation laws, you can't say, of course, all those things. I don't want to say any of them because then I'll get in trouble.
We still have those. I mean, we see restrictive covenants all the time that discriminate against certain people of national origins or religions. Yeah. And that even though they're still in the covenants, they're not enforceable any longer.
Yeah. In fact, the title company specifically excludes that language because there are covenants that were recorded many, many years ago. I mean, 50, 60, 70 years ago that violated what are the, Fair Housing Act of today and before 1968. So some of those subdivisions have covenants still of record that say, no this minority group, no that minority group. And I've seen them. Yeah. And then the title company will come in and exclude those and say that's not applicable to this component or to this transaction. But there is a very specific exclusion that they put in there, which is to me fascinating. It seems like so far ago that this type of stuff was really happening, but it really wasn't.
It wasn't far at all.
Yeah, which is really kind of mind-boggling.
Well, one of the things when you brought this topic up, the one thing that I was thinking of is it's been almost 60 years since this was passed, and we're still talking about it today. And especially, like my daughter, we just dropped her off to college and we talked about, do you want an all girl dorm? Do you want mixed dorm? And I've been hearing across the country, people want to go back to segregated dorms, and those conversations are happening. And I think what's going on is kind of not the consensus, but the thought in some groups is that we've homogenized the U.S. so much that they want to get back to having their culture protected. And so there's opposing viewpoints on all of this right now. Not saying that we want to discriminate against anybody, but we want certain groups want to be able to promote their own culture to make sure that they're not getting too far away from it. Especially the college campus stuff is what I've been seeing.
I think colleges, though, it's like if you want to go to an all-girls college, if you want to go to a Christian college, you have the opportunity to do that. I just don't think you can go to a college, let's just use that Christian example. But if you go to a Christian college and then expect them to change to a different religion, it's like, no, this is what you
this is what you were doing.
So I think it's kind of the vice versa too. If you are going to a college and they only have mixed dorms, that's what you sign up for. You can't.
Yeah.